guys, so today we're going to be looking at people who realize they're not going to marry their partner. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. We were living together, super poor. One of our favorite bands came to town, Big Sugar. We talked about it, but it wasn't in the budget. Friday night rolls around and he's getting dressed to go out with the guys. Where are you off to? Big Sugar. What? We talked about this and we decided we couldn't afford to go. Oh, we can't, but I can. That's crazy. When I realized I was making excuses for his behavior instead of feeling proud to call him mine. Yo, this is so accurate. I remember someone said something where it was like, can you picture your kids with somebody like your partner? And if you don't want that for your kids, then yeah, they're probably not the one. When she asked me to bring her home fries after work, so I stopped into McDonald's and got her 2 large fries. I came in with them. She proceeded to take the bag from me, open it up, pull out the fries, and throw them in the trash right in front of me. I was pretty shocked and asked what was wrong. I wanted frozen fries, then asked why I even came over. This caused me to think really hard about things in the past, and there were so many incidents like this that I just brushed off. Then I realized no matter what I did, she would resent and not be happy with me. What a waste of food. How are you gonna ask your partner to buy you something and then just throw it in the trash when they made that effort to buy it for you? That's messed up. Even if you don't like it, right? Appreciate the effort. I went for a minor medical procedure and my gut told me that listing him as my emergency contact wasn't the right choice. Oh, wow. That's crazy. I think it's just so crazy how so many people are still in relationships with people that they don't trust, they don't love, they're scared of. It's sad. I found a text to his friend saying he saw no future with me. We had been together for years and he had recently convinced me to leave my high-paying job to move to a small town for his career. Why would he do that? That's messed up. Yeah, bye. I don't get it. So many people are just together for the convenience. That's why so many people, when they end a really long-term relationship, probably like 5 to 8 years, and then 3 months later, they get married to someone else. That's crazy. I don't even remember what the argument was about anymore, but when he grabbed me by the throat in the car was the moment. There's no going back from that or moving forward. Quietly made my exit plans, called off the engagement and left. That was the first escalation, and I don't doubt that it would have increased over the years had I stayed. The first time they lay a finger on you is when it starts, and that's just the beginning. When we got in a fight, he punched a hole in the closet door, then went to the liquor store and took his anger out on the wrong person, who proceeded to hit him over the back of the head with a bottle and give him a skull fracture. Deserved. He was absolutely insufferable. Refused treatment by the ambulance, refused to let me take him to the ER, refused a second ambulance treatment. He had a splitting headache for days, and finally he let me take him to the ER after like 6 days, and he found out he had a skull fracture. When he got out, he needed 24/7 observation for 2 weeks, and I had a job and a kid, so I couldn't do that. I called his mom, who came and took him, and when he came back, I had all of his stuff packed up in his van, ready for him to move out. I did not play. Good. Seriously, I don't get people like this. Like, what? They just don't want to be proven wrong? He's like, I'm fine. I don't care, I'm fine. The fact that she was so good to even still care about him like that. When I called her out on using lies to cover lies, and instead of owning up and apologizing, she hit me in the head with a metal water bottle. If you know your partner likes to lie, that's definitely a red flag. Like, leave, run. If you were a real man, you would have just hit me for flirting with him. What does this mean? So she wants her man to be abusive? She wants her man to be jealous? Like, girl, please. You're setting us women back. Please, get out. When he lost his job and 2 years later, I started to put a dot on the calendar whenever he went to the casino while I was at work. The fact that I felt the need to do it was telling enough. But then when faced with it, he flat out denied how often he was going. He was going 3 to 4 times a week, and I found out later he was thousands of dollars in debt. I was out of there. Wait, so he was out of a job for 2 years and he was just going to the casino? Excuse me? Good thing she got out of there, because if they got married, the debt would have been in her name too. When I poured my heart out to her, talking about the things that I was passionate about, and then she looked at me and said, I'm bored, with a self-amused look on her face, like she thought she was being cute. Yeah, no. This is why guys don't like talking about the things that they want to talk about, because no one takes them seriously. A friend told me, it's been a year that I hear you tell me the same stories about him. The same rants, the same complaints. I don't tire of you, my friend, but don't you tire of repeating yourself? Will you be telling me the same words in 6 months, 6 years, 16 years? Wow, this must be so eye-opening to hear your friend tell you that. Being like, he hasn't changed. How are you going to tell me that every single time? He hasn't changed. Yo, yeah. Wow, that's a big eye-opener. What a good friend. Seriously, a good friend. The night before I was going to propose, she called and said through tears, I need you to know that if you ask me to marry you, I will have to say no. That was only the start of the realization. Over the next week, she divulged how years earlier she had been abducted and sexually abused, such that she could not have children, though she wanted kids. Understandably, there was a lot of unprocessed trauma. Whether it was because of that or other things, she admitted that for as much as she valued our friendship, she couldn't bring herself to feel the kind of attraction that ruins a wedding. She had wanted to reveal all this earlier, but could never discern the right moment or find the courage. Now with the potential for marriage on the immediate horizon, it all became overwhelming for her. For 3 months, I held out hope that counseling would fix things, or that she'd have a sudden change of heart, like in movies. Sadly, she was just nowhere near ready. One day while I was cooking soup and talking to her on the phone, she told me that she hoped we could stay friends forever, but that she didn't see us ever marrying. I told her that I couldn't be around her and not stay in love, so it was better to go separate ways. Even as I said it, I realized the soup had been boiling over for some time. I think that was when I accepted it was the end. I hung up the phone and wept for an hour. That was so sad. Wow. I feel so sad for this person. What the hell? I mean, I feel sad for the girlfriend too. It just feels so bad when you both know that you care about each other so much, but you just can't stay together. He mocked the fact that my father walked out on us when I was 8. I swear, some people think like that's funny. You know, like I always hear jokes like that where it's like, that's why your dad left you. Blah, 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 blah. That's crazy. When I cried about him doing nothing for my birthday or Valentine's Day, and he ignored me and watched thirst traps on TikTok as I sobbed next to him in bed. And when I asked him why he was constantly lying to me, and him replying, well, there's no consequences, so... Girl, respect yourself. Yes, get out of there. His hand was around my neck and he was choking me until blackness started gathering in the corner of my eyes, and I wondered if I was ever going to see my mum and dad again. When he let go and the oxygen flooded my brain, all I could think was how I could never excuse this, and the moment it was safe, I was leaving him. Isn't this how a lot of women die through domestic violence? Is the fact that they get choked to death. That's upsetting. When he hyped my birthday present for a month, and it was a $12 pair of red framed sunglasses from Target. That's it. Also, when we were together for 7 years and he was asking me if he should make a huge decision, I thought he meant an engagement ring. This mofo was asking me if he should cheat on me in subtext when he asked me if he should make this a huge decision. Dude was evil. He asked her what? Like, what kind of manipulation thing is this? It's the fact that they think if you don't trust them, it means you care about them. Hello? And that's why they say things like this. They're like, wouldn't you care if I do this? Okay, well, would you care if I cheat on you? Like, seriously, just get out. Because you know what's funny? Some people live off of the jealousy. Like, they don't like the fact that their partner trusts them. You know? Like, let's just say they're going out with a guy friend or a girlfriend or something. And then the partner's like, yeah, fine, have fun. And then they don't like that. They don't like that response. Then don't go out then. You know what I mean? Then just don't go out with a female friend or guy friend. Like, why would you want your partner to be jealous? Like, what's going on? Wouldn't you want your partner to trust you 100%? Why would you want your partner to not trust you? I don't get it. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!